Hello and welcome back to the S14 build. Today we're going to swap out these crusty old BBS LM knockoffs for some new Johnnies. I also want to talk a little bit about the advantages of lightweight wheels and the science behind that. So without further ado, here are the new wheels. That's right, they're RPF1s. Tried, tested, and arguably the best track rim for the price.
The RPF1 is created by the MAT process, which stands for Most Advanced Technology. The MAT process spins the rim while hitting the cast aluminum alloy to create a molecular grain structure similar to a forged wheel while keeping manufacturing costs low. ENKEI uses this same technology and twin-spoke design to make wheels for the McLaren Honda Formula 1 team. For these reasons, the RPF1 has been the most commonly used track wheel for nearly 2 decades now.
I bought them used, so there was a bit of rash on the one, but the powder coating covered most of it. The black is kinda cool as these sizes aren't available from the factory in any color other than silver. They had some very apropos 240 treadwear tires with only one drip down the fronts, so I think I got a good deal. Now, with all that fancy Formula 1 technology, how much weight are they going to save? The old rear rims weighed in at 45.4 pounds each, and the new they're exactly the same weight. So yeah, that was a bit disappointing, although a lot of the difference is made up in a wider and taller tire. Up front was a bit better, so we went from 46.2 pounds to 41.8. In addition to the 8.8 pounds saved with the new rims, I was also able to remove all of the spacers, which weighed in at 7.9 pounds thanks to the better offset. This brings our grand total to 16.7 pounds shaved off. Now some people will say, actually because it's unsprung rotating mass, you multiply this number by 10 so you saved over a baby elephant or whatever, and even ENKEI's website says that each pound of unsprung mass is equal to 20 pounds of sprung mass. But is this true? Did I save 334 pounds?
Not today!
No, it's not true. Of course, there are a lot of variables, and we can break it down by handling, braking, acceleration, and much more. But even if we isolate acceleration and we assume the perfect scenario where all the rotating mass is located on the outside edge, we can only achieve a 1:2 ratio. So it's going to be less than that, maybe closer to a 1.6 times multiplier. We can also calculate the rough change in initial inertia from going from an 18 to 17-inch rim. Now, will this change be noticeable? Maybe to some, but in my opinion, the bigger change will be from the little bit of extra rubber. Even if the math isn't as exciting as some people make it out to be, I'm still happy I got the best wheels from the job. Anyways, now that we're on 17-inch rims, the wheel gap is larger and the car needs to be lowered once again. I'll skip the process this time, but quickly go over the alignment. I realized my rear wheels were not even close to being centered within the wheel arch, so I decided to adjust for that, then camber, then toe, and before I knew it I was doing a full alignment on the car. I made these little toe plates, which made it a lot easier to check toe, and it worked way better than what I did in my RX-7 alignment video. Front camber is adjusted at the top of the coil, while on the rear, the car already had SPC rear camber arms. This car actually came with every SPC rear suspension arm except toe arms. I got lucky and found a U-set nearby to complete the set. These are the specs I was going for. I felt they were a good mix of daily drivability and track performance. One day I'll go to a shop and get everything fine-tuned, but for now I'm pretty content with my DIY alignment. Now that the car is starting to look respectable, I decided to clean up some other bits and remove all the old stickers. The SPC sticker on the taillight seemed to be especially out of place, and when I removed it,
It's a trap!
yeah, there was a hole. Luckily, the ENKEI taillights are dirt cheap, or in my case free. Shout out to Ryan for the free taillight. It came kind of blacked out, so I used various cleaners lying around to get it back to factory. For a second I thought about going the Exceed Mode style center light removal technique, but nah, even if it's lighter, it's super ugly in my opinion. After that, I was pleasantly surprised to find out the other stickers weren't masking any sins. While I'm making things better, I think I might repaint some of the panels in the next video or install some cheap goodies. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, it makes a big difference to the channel. Thanks for watching.